Hi, I'm Brad Avery with BevNet. We're here at the National Association of Convenience Stores show in Las Vegas, and I'm standing with Elizabeth Stephenson, the president of Fiji Water. Elizabeth, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, this is a show coming off of some big news for Fiji. For several years, you were in the Dr Pepper Snapple Group Allied Brands portfolio, but after the merger between Keurig Green Mountain in July, you decided that you were going to go your own way and handle your own distribution, and that made a lot of headlines. Could you tell me a little bit about how that came about and what this means for Fiji going forward?
I have to say we're incredibly excited at Fiji Water about this next phase in our evolution. I think when you look at Dr Pepper Snapple Group, they were a great distributor for us for many, many years, but they were going to the next stage of their development and the next stage of what they were doing. And I think we realized in that what was good for Keurig Dr Pepper might not be so good for Fiji Water. And we really took the opportunity to say, what's the destiny we want? And I think we realized it was really driving our own distribution and taking it direct. As you know, Fiji Water is part of the wonderful company. We're the fastest growing consumer packaged goods mid-sized company in the country right now. We have big positions in produce with our Halos brand, with Wonderful Pistachios and Almonds, with Palm Wonderful. And we take all of that direct, and we realized we had so much opportunity to build on those great capabilities we've already developed to be really the leading driver of growth in the produce category. We said we can take all that creativity and we can bring it right back to Fiji Water, which we really couldn't do with our traditional distribution network.
Right, and KDP is a large, services a lot of area, but you have this DSD network already in place that you're able to now tap into and utilize. Can you tell me a little bit about making this transition and filling that space that was being serviced by KDP?
Yeah, I think our new model, we went live with it last week. So far working really well. We have relatively few bumps, kind of given it the massiveness of the transition. We took more than 20 million annual cases, and transitioned them all over in 1 week, right? Which is a pretty significant thing to do. For our large format, we're going direct. We partner directly with the retailers. In small format, we have a mixture, right? We have some where we're going direct and some where we're working with some of the broadline wholesale groups like McLean, Core-Mark, and that are helping us go into those markets as well, where we couldn't really necessarily get somebody every single day. One of the really great things we have is our merchandising capability. So, we have more than 200 merchandisers out every single day merchandising wonderful company products, and we're able to use them and really build really creative displays, partner in really different ways with the retailers. I think one of the things that we've been surprised with is the positive reaction that our retailers have given us. They're really excited to say, hey, we really want to partner with Fiji Water. We want to bring Fiji Water into our stores in brand new ways. We love your ideas. We want to work with you on that.
Fiji was one of the builders of the premium water category, which we've really seen exploding now. And can you tell me a bit about how you're continuing to stay on top of this category that has a lot of competition and how you're innovating?
Absolutely. We're incredibly excited about the category, and it is very, very competitive. There's a lot of new energy in it, but I think at Fiji Water, we feel a couple things. First of all, we're the #1 premium source water, right? We come from Fiji. We have, we think, a really great value proposition and a great product. The quality of our water is wonderful. And that's not true with necessarily all of the waters in the category. I think the second thing that we're super excited about is taking new usage occasions, right? So, for example, this summer we released our sports cap, which allows Fiji Water drinkers to have Fiji in entirely new context, new usage areas, and that's something we're very excited about. We launched with a great marketing campaign. I don't know if you've seen the TV ads with Allison Felix. She's the most decorated women track and field athlete in history, right? More Olympic gold medals than almost anyone, and she was in our advertisements. Really exciting stuff. We have a great partnership with SoulCycle. We're the exclusive water in SoulCycle, and I think really building on that capability of what Fiji Water brings to the customer, and being able to say, hey, we're here with you in all parts of your life, and when you're working out and you're being fit, Fiji Water's right there with you.
Yeah, and I think there's a platform now to build on there, especially as we see different types of function in premium water brands, and now tapping this sort of that athletic consumer base.
Yeah.
How are you going to be continuing to build that and continuing to move forward in
You know,
that space?
we've been super excited about the reception to the sports cap, right? So I think we're seeing our velocities where we've gone from the traditional flat cap into that sports cap in those SKUs grow by 30%. You know, in terms of, that's incredible just from a launch and that transformation. So we're really seeing that our customers are enjoying that. We're working on getting into the right distribution places to make sure that when a customer wants that bottle of water, it's there for them. To accompany them on their workout, we're working a lot with the athlete community, things like that, to try to say, how do we take Fiji water into those usage occasions?
And now, going forward, we're in Q4, we're about to hit 2019. You know, what are some of the other things that Fiji Water is planning or working on heading into the new year?
Yeah, so we're incredibly excited about this new distribution network. We think that it will allow us to do a whole set of really creative things with our retailers and be a closer partner. And, you know, I think we've really taken the middleman out, right? So we're going to have a very close relationship with our retailers, and we're going to have a closer relationship ultimately to our consumers, who are really who matter. We've got a lot of really interesting things up our sleeve in terms of advertising and new marketing campaigns, and I think a lot of really interesting things around point of sale, around what we can do there. So very excited about it.
Fantastic. Well, Elizabeth, thank you so much for being here, and enjoy the rest of your show.
Thank you so much for spending the time with me here today. Thanks.